The first obvious difference in the spells is radii. Radii, what a good word. Poison is bigger, meaning you can catch more units in it, and more easily hit the tower. This is a massive advantage on offense, as your opponent needs to be playing DPS to protect their tower, so you can simply poison it all down. With Fireball, it's a lot harder to hit everything and the tower due to its smaller radius. Fireball does have a few unique advantages though. Its damage comes in quicker than a poison, meaning it's more of a shock factor and able to clear things out quicker. It also has a slight knockback effect which can be useful to split up units and to stop them attacking. On defense, it's easy to choose a Fireball as it's instant. Poison is somewhat trickier as you have to also distract the units whilst they're taking the damage. So Poison is the more offensive spell, which I believe is an advantage, as people use troops like Ice Golems on defense so much more efficiently nowadays. This may actually come as Fireball's biggest advantage. However, those are all minor things when compared to the Poison's plethora of upsides. Poison actually finishes off units like Musketeers, whilst Fireball needs a zap on them too. Granted, Fireball can do it quicker than Poison, but it's usually not worth for 2 more elixir. The death of the units prevents your opponent's counter pushing, and gets you free damage if you just hit a Musketeer. If you were to hit anything else, it's also a positive trade. Poison is way more versatile in offense, as it can deal with swarm units too, and still make a positive trade on these. As we see more and more expensive swarms, Poison's offensive value just rises and rises. You may be wondering, doesn't Fireball do this too? Well, sorta. Poison lasts 8 seconds, meaning the area of denial disallows other troops to replace the now dead ones. With Fireball, it's easy just to place again and move on. The area denial is what makes Poison so powerful. Your opponent now can't play in this large area of the field unless they have troops that aren't really affected by Poison. There is no other card in the game that has this area of denial effect, so the unique feature draws a lot of people to using this spell. Things will also walk into the Poison as it hangs around. Say you need to catch an Electro Wizard down here, the Spear Gobs up top will run into the Poison and die also, which is simply not possible with a Fireball. We can see this a bunch against Bait, where a Princess will walk into a Poison and go bye-bye as troop pathing is just dumb. Finally, let's talk about predictions. A prediction Fireball is so hard to hit, as it only actually does damage for a split second, and has a tiny radius even if you do time it well. Poison, on the other hand, is massive and basically never misses. It also denies the area for 8 seconds even if you don't hit anything. This makes your window of getting value infinitely times larger than Fireballs. Make sure you vote in the top right on how you'd balance these cards, and apart from that, peace.